Hi, I'm Toby from Workshop Marketing, and today I'm going to be answering some of the top most Googled questions about GDPR, picking all the questions out of our lovely bowl. Do I need a cookie banner on my website? Chances are yes, you do need a cookie banner on your website. The ICO changed the rules on this in the middle of summer 2019, and unless the cookie is specifically for the functioning of your website, like enabling you to store the contents of a shopping cart on an e-commerce site, then you almost certainly do need a cookie banner, yes. Can I make cold sales calls? Yes, almost certainly you can. Cold sales calls are fine as long as the person or organisation you're calling isn't on a database called the TPS, Telephone Preference Service, or the CTPS, the Corporate Telephone Preference Service. And that's just a database of people who've said, I don't want to be contacted. If they're not on that, you're okay, unless that person or organisation has explicitly said to you, please don't call me again. If they're not on any of those things and they don't exist in your own do not call database, then you're good to go. Can I still send sales emails? Chances are yes, you can. I'm going to answer this in the context of business-to-business email marketing because we're a business-to-business agency. You're probably going to be reliant upon something called legitimate interest, which is a fancy way of saying, is somebody expecting the type of email that you're going to be sending them? If you're sending emails about agricultural machinery to agricultural businesses, then the chances are, yeah, they'd be expecting that kind of communications from you. If you're sending emails about flowery pillowcases to an agricultural business, they're not going to be expecting that. And the ICO recommend that you carry out a test, a little risk assessment called the 3-part test. You can have a look and find that on their website. It will just take you through the process of ensuring that you're not sending something to somebody when they're not really expecting it. You're not likely to get in trouble. Am I a data processor or a data controller? Well, first of all, what's the difference? A data controller is an organisation that specifies why a piece of data is being held within that organisation, what it's for, what's the use of it. A data processor is an organisation subsequent to that actually goes about the processing, so whether they're storing it for you, saving it in a database, a cloud data centre rather, they're the data processor. So depending on what you're doing within your organisation, you could very easily be a data controller and a data processor. What's really important to understand though about this relationship between these two things is that you need to have a contract in place. If you're a controller, make sure you've got a contract in place with your data processor, and if you're processing somebody's data, make sure you've got a contract with that data controller. Otherwise you could be in for a whole world of pain. Okay, what about PECR? PECR is a regulation that goes hand in hand with the GDPR. It stands for the Privacy and Electronic Communications Regulation. And actually it's that, not GDPR, which governs whether you can send somebody an email, whether you can send somebody an SMS message, whether you can contact them on social media. And it's really important to understand that GDPR kind of allows you to hold data, or governs how you hold data and what it's for. PECR is the rule that determines what you can do with it in terms of electronic communications. It's due to be updated over the course of the next 12 months, so the EU say, so that may well have ramifications on your current activity. So best thing to do, stay in touch with the ICO websites because they update all that kind of stuff on a pretty regular basis. I'm Toby Walker. I hope you've enjoyed understanding a little bit more about GDPR, and please visit our website, take a look at our GDPR resources, and thanks very much for watching.